It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals.
Oh, that's good. I like the Mother Crystals. Oh, we're just jumping right into it, aren't we? This is actually kind of cool. This actually reminds me of, strangely enough, the start of Lightning Returns in 13.2. Or more 13.2. That's not a bad thing. People, when this game first started doing previews of this, I actually was like, the combat in this kind of reminds me of Lightning Returns, and people thought like, oh man, that's not good. Like, no, that's great. The combat in Lightning Returns is magnificent. And that is how I died. I like how they keep hiring back Amano just to do, like, just the logo.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
I was focusing.
Yes, Sergeant.
I was focusing on the pretty sunset.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
Well, I'd hurry up, but the game won't let me run yet. So chill out. See? Now it'll let me do it. So you have the clearly Middle Eastern people fighting the clearly Viking people. Why do I feel like I'm in a game of Civ? Drinks! I do like the establishment of like what a crystal magic based society is like. So you have water crystals to put out water instead of like pitchers.
This game is over.
Oh. Short game. They
Need someone to
are really going for that M rating, aren't they?
This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
Chaos! Man, this game has given me, so far, it's just, like, so much Type 0 vibes. Only without the whole, you know, high school dating sim thing. Alright, here's your chance, game. Show us what Shiva looks like. It's the big defining thing, isn't it? Everyone wants to know what this game's incarnation of Shiva will look like. Wow, downright regal looking this time. And she's gonna start singing Let It Go, and Sora and Donald and Goofy will be like somewhere on the hill. Yeet. Just the level of detail on that guy's face. That is gorgeous. I will say, this is so far a gorgeous looking game. Titan cast Quake. What? I can't go different directions? Ugh. Hallway simulator. Like, they told me they need me, but at the same time, they're like, oh, you're so slow. Oh, you're so lazy. And game over.
You do not get to die here.
Well, then get a Phoenix down, man. Now do we flash back? Is it flashback time? It's flashback time. What? Is that? Could it be? Bosch von Ronsenberg?
Wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Well, I'm gonna disappoint the gallery. Have you seen me play these games? Attack the Lord Commander.
You have been blessed by the Phoenix. Granted the use of its power. Call upon that power.
You
now
are
to
a
close
lessee.
it. You want to kick a man while he's drowned?
I thought you'd never ask.
I was drowned. Wouldn't I already be dead? There we go. I wonder if they're actually saying anything when they do that. Or if it's just like, here's some funny sounding noises to go along with the tune.
You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
Don't worry. I'll be dead soon. I'm sorry, he's got Death Flag written all over him.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Oh, she doesn't like him either. No one likes this guy. So, am I to take away from that that he was the older brother that was like the stronger, more strapping brother, and then, but he didn't become the dominant for the Phoenix. He didn't become the Lassie. And instead, the precious baby boy, little boy, did, and thus turned him into a soldier, despite the mother wanting it, so she really is. I'm guessing that's the arrangement here.
Nailed it!
Torgal.
That was an adorable dog.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
He's the head of all the dukes. The Duke of Hazard, the Duke of New York. He's #1. Can I just say how much I appreciate that finding useful items is big, glowy, like shiny pillars instead of like a speck of dust that you have to like play I Spy to get.
Start.
He said stand, so stand. Put your left hand in. Now take it out. Now take it out.
Of course. As do we all, my lord.
As does the
Come along
doggy.
now.
Bye, puppy.
Good luck.
Oh, that's adorable. I can't resist. Ah! Cute animals. Why? Why do there have to be cute animals? Don't say that. Don't jinx it. I had a little whisper in my ear that said he could die, and I want that to happen. Not to Torgal. He's cute.
How may I serve you?
I'd like a
All right,
McRib.
you can stop there is something else I would have you do first.
First, I would have you go to the Chaos Temple and rescue Princess Sarah.
Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our
Yeah,
household has
so?
no place for... Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Yeah, why do I get the feeling she's not necessarily interested in, like,
I'm going to sleep.
companionship and love?
I'm sworn to protect him.
And carry his burdens.
Father has given me my first command.
Well,
It's
if you're
only
not going to
steel,
play to my
but
for your safe return, I shall just have to do it
with the
for
right
you.
equipment, I might be able to turn it into mug.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Sorry, I love all the stuff that's just kind of like, we know where this ends up, because we had already the flash forward before the flashback. So always like, you'll be alright. No. I will say probably one of the nicest things about this so far is even in the demo, we're getting a good sense of like the fact that like the story is taking its time. It's not leaving things vague. It's explaining things. It's taking, you know, it's not just jumping to like here, and then like, you know, maybe we'll put it together later. Which has been a problem in the franchise, really. I mean, we haven't got that far in our retrospective playthrough, but I mean, it does kind of become a thing where it's just kind of like, okay, here's all the stuff at the beginning, and we'll assume that you're either reading the codexes, or, you know, you'll be able to piece this together, like, later or something. Again, though, with the Type 0 comparisons, because that started with the Phoenix Nation to begin with, or, you know, the Vermilion Bird. I like how the biggest clue that this was worked on by a lot of the same team that did Final Fantasy XIV is the armor designs. Like, you look at these guys' armor, it's just like, oh, wow, yeah, that looks like something right out of Final Fantasy XIV.
If there are goblins in...
Oh, come on! Wade and Tyler? You didn't go with Biggs and
To the
Wedge?
marshes, then.
Really? Fail.
May the blessing of the crystals go with us.
You guys don't have a crystal. Okay, so there's like fast travel between locations. Which I guess makes sense. We don't have a car with an awesome mixtape this time. Strength, vitality, willpower. What is willpower? Oh my goodness, they actually explain what the stats do. They don't have little hats. Oh, they do have little hats. That is definitely a different design for them. Butterflies. That must mean this is related to some ancient Greek myths, because they're blue butterflies. If you know what I'm referring to there, then you've been following me for a long time.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
Yeah, it might not be. Maybe it's a bed and breakfast. Maybe it's an Airbnb. In the middle of the swamp. Surrounded by goblins. Just because they have an Airbnb in a goblin neighborhood doesn't mean the Airbnb is run by goblins.
He's the leader.
Oh, he's got the regular, like the normal traditional goblin hat even.
Shit! He's invited a
A chubby guy.
Here it comes.
I like how he's still got the same size head. This is really fat. So now he causes trouble. You know, we could just jump over that.
This ends now.
Are we really starting with this?
Where's it going?
It's leaving. Oh. Wow. Is this sucking in the entire lake?
I'd rather we made it die.
That is my general approach to these fights as well. And then I went to sleep like a big baby.
Damned blight.
Hey, you can't spell blight without light, man. Become the warrior of darkness. Become who you were chosen to be. He ate everything except for like 3 tomatoes?
The dominance is always born into our family. Doesn't seem fair.
Oh, well.
We cannot live without the blessing
America?
of Christ.
Don't worry, Joshua. It could be worse. It could be one of those brats from Class 0. Meanwhile, Doggy is here.
Every man has his duty.
Is it just me, or is this not just like part of the plot of The Dragon Prince on Netflix?
It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
It's my burden to bear your burden. Oh yeah, this scene never is very good. You know, middle of the night, front of the gates. You know, that's exactly the type of scene that you're sitting there going like, oh yes, clearly this will end well. Yep, them's wagons. See, my guess is the fact that, like, honestly, the whole War Between Nations thing is the front plot. But my guess is about maybe halfway through the game, we'll find out that there's something else going on behind the scenes tied to the mother crystals. And that's when things will get real interesting. Hence why the A-plot not being like, oh, this is a bit predictable. Yeah, well, yeah, it's the A-plot. It's gonna follow kind of a set tropes and things like that, but it's mostly just kind of get things rolling until you can get to the B-plot, which is what's really kind of going on behind the scenes type of thing. That's my guess, based on like some of this right in here. No idea if that's true or not. No idea of anything. Wait, are we playing as him now? He knows Kiraga? Pays to be the dominant, I guess.
What was that?
Screaming.
Why do this? They're our allies.
I think the bigger question is, why would they do this? You don't have anything to gain. You don't have a crystal.
Tyler!
I'm just calling them Biggs and Wedge. I don't care. I was always wondered how magical healing in Final Fantasy works, like on an actual like physical level. Does it just like rebuild the flesh? Does it mend?
Well done, Sora.
Biggs.
Supposed to be my shield, remember?
That's what he's doing, kid.
Everyone's dead.
Not everyone. You're alive. King's alive. Brother's alive.
You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Down with you!
It looks like I'm doing some really awesome stuff here. I'm just pushing square. I can't imagine that's like the normal gameplay.
Clive, look out!
I've seen so many people like comparing that scene and going, "Ah, that's a Final Fantasy 14 reference." Like that
This dance.
entire pose for Dragoons has not been a thing since like frickin' 1992. You definitely, it's nice. It's polished. You could definitely see where hiring the guy who is behind the Devil May Cry combat was well worth the effort, because the combat is pristine.
Do they really mean to invade us?
No, I think they mean to eradicate you. Where's Sora? What is with these M-rated Final Fantasy games killing chocobos? Oh! That is a lot of blood. Why do I get the feeling that dominants are actually kind of really fucking scary? It's a pretty bird. He's a berserker! Oh! It's two chocobos! No! So it turns out Clive was an icon. Who knew? And now we're in the underground? I think we're a little underneath the castle at this point. Where are we? Does anybody know? It seems like these are castles, but it also seems like we're like a mile underneath the ground.
I made a promise to my brother.
So I will kill you, my brother. Oh no, it's a jet shot. You killed your brother! Congrats! Those poor guys. They just barely survived and then they got crushed. See, my mind's all abuzz about like where this could go, and I have no idea. Like, is the core of the story about like these two brothers fighting? Or... I was originally kind of joking about the Evangelion comparisons, but I'm wondering if there's more evidence to that than this than originally thought. Huh. Oh boy.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him.
Yeah, I had a bad feeling about her.
Chin up,
But-
lad.
Wow.
Soldier.
Oh, that is the end of the demo. What do I think of that? I think that's a very strong opening. I think we have well-established heroes and villains. I think the rest... I'm excited for this. This is definitely solid. Definitely is a better job of telling a coherent narrative than a lot of, like... There's no confusion right now about who's on whose side, who is good, who's bad, what the stakes are at play, what people's motivations were. I didn't have any issue with any of that. So I have to give A+. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the rest of the game. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe here on my YouTube channel. It really helps me get found by the algorithm. Also, here's a few extra videos that you might enjoy as well. The one up top is the full stream of this episode, and the other one is going to be something else that is going to be suggested for you. Alright, thank you so much. See you next time!